Colorado Horse Rescue is a place of hope for both humans and horses.
We are a nonprofit rescue organization, bringing horses in, providing care, rehabilitation services, and then placement services as well.
There are a lot of horses that are at risk. We are here to help them find their right next home. We have over 180 volunteers that help us day in and day out.
Everyone works really well as a team here, and just getting the opportunity to work with all these horses every single day is pretty cool.
It really does take a village to keep this place going and to make sure these horses have the best care possible.
A lot of these horses are perfectly capable of doing anything that any other horse can do. They're here because of happenstance from the owner.
In the past 2 years, there's been a 200% increase in animal control seizures and a big increase in our rehoming applications because of financial needs. Hi, friends. We're thrilled to have these 3 latest arrivals here with us, Maeve, Dublin, and Pluto. They weren't abused or traumatized. They came from a loving family that just had really tough circumstances. Our little guy seems to be in charge. He did not have the best farrier care recently, and we think he's been getting more than his fair share of the hay. And the other 2, from what we can tell, they're very, very sweet horses. But we'll need to get a significant amount of weight on them. There you go. We're gonna put Pluto over near another mini where there's a lot of human traffic. He's gonna thrive with a little bit more interaction. With these 2, they're older, so it's gonna be a little bit better for them to be back where it's a little quieter. We'll get them settled in, make sure they know where the water is, make sure they have hay, and we're just thrilled that we can be here as a resource for them.
Usually these horses are coming in with very poor body conditions, and then it's kind of a guessing game, who knows what else. So we try to get the vet out as soon as possible to really see what we've got.
Okay. Dublin is about 28 years old. He's got a bit of a heart murmur, some equine asthma and allergic lung disease. The muscle along his top line, up along his back, is really missing, and his ribs are only covered by skin. It's just showing a lot of wear and a lack of good care.
What's up?
Maeve has a lot more muscling. She hasn't starved down as dramatically. She's also younger, so she has a much better chance of being able to recover from this lack of nutrients.
Okay, you wild little thing.
The pony looked totally fine, but that's because he has that huge pony coat. You put your fingers on him, he's pretty thin too. He's 15 or thereabouts as an estimate. Age is, it's so important because we have a lot more time to get them to recover and a chance to find them a home, someplace where they can live for at least a significant amount of time.
Dublin unfortunately ended up with several health conditions that our vet deemed were not rehabable. He ended up recommending euthanasia.
It was the right decision to give him, as we call it, the last act of kindness, knowing that the best interest of this horse might not be what our heart wants to do, but what we need to do. Maeve and Pluto are both thriving after some pretty serious hoof care. Pluto is in a really good place. And then Maeve has just blossomed.
Her coat is glossy again. She's at a healthy weight, but based on her age, she's not going to be a riding horse.
That's why we have the Companion Connection program, where it's what does the specific horse really need to get them a better life.
If they can have their feet trimmed safely, go for walks safely, be a safe horse to handle, then they're less likely to fall into another bad situation.
We are excited to make sure that they have some good manners, and we will find them the right home that will love on them for the rest of their days.
Pluto absolutely thrived working in our training program. He quickly kind of came back around to people. His new family actually met on his first day here.
It was just a match made in heaven. I mean, when you looked in his eyes, you could see how sweet and tender his personality was and that he would just be an awesome addition to our family. We're not able to ride for personal reasons, and so miniatures were a great fit for us. We've adopted 3 horses through Colorado Horse Rescue, and I feel like they really try to place the horse where they're going to flourish and be able to grow, not just the horse, but also the family. We're just starting our journey with Pluto, but we're so excited to have him here.
It's our ultimate goal for these horses to be rehabbed and reconditioned through the rescues. Without them, a lot of these horses just wouldn't get that second chance. A Home for Every Horse is part of the Equine Network Foundation, which we formed so we could supply more resources to the rescues across the country. With the support of our sponsors, we've given out over 1,800 tons of feed from Purina, over 1,600 blankets from WeatherBeeta. Absorbine gives us things like show sheen, fly spray, silver honey, all the things to support the horses. And Tractor Supply comes in with general products and gift cards where people that are running the rescues can go in and get the goods they need. And there's over 200,000 horses in need. If they can get a safe landing and have that forever home, it's so gratifying.
These horses, once they're done with their jobs, they are still valuable. They still can add joy to people's lives.
Being able to provide a good service to them because they do so much for us really means a lot.